So with divine time, it's usually something that's slightly bigger, something that you might not believe necessarily is possible for you, or something you never expected you do, but it's something that makes a bigger impact. And Wednesday is that right time, stuff will happen and it will just magically kind of unfold. Welcome to discover your next steps in your divine timing and gain more clarity on your hidden strengths. Divine timing is something your soul has agreed before you came to Earth. Usually it's something that is empowering and helping yourself or others. It's something bigger than you, something beyond you. Each person has multiple divine timing. So you don't have one, you will have a couple of prolonged periods of time. And that can be a week, a month, a year, or multiple years, even sometimes multiple decades. So with divine time, it's usually something that's slightly bigger, something that you might not believe necessarily is possible for you, or something you never expected you do, but it's something that makes a bigger impact. And Wednesday is that right time, stuff will happen and it will just magically kind of unfold. And you don't necessarily need to know how. You can definitely do belief work if you know about divine timing, if you've heard about certain things that might be your divine timing and you're a bit fearful of it, or there is some limiting beliefs around it. Do the belief work, because it will really make the divine timing easier. Like, you will do certain things you have agreed, but how you do it is up to you. How you do it depending on if you're going to do it in wealth or an abundance, or in loneliness and hatred feelings, or if you're rich or poor, or healthy or sick. That's all your choice. You have free choice in how you do it, but you will still do the things you have agreed to do. It doesn't matter where you are in life. If it's your divine timing, life can literally do a 180-degree turn to make sure you're doing that divine timing. Yeah. And often we get already messages in advance, and if you kind of ignore them, you get this shake up, or you get this really big turn. And if you start listening to the messages already that come a while before, you kind of gently start preparing for it without needing to do much. It's intuitively it starts happening for you. You are the only one who can have full clarity on your own divine timing. And it doesn't mean that you get everything at once. Usually you get whatever you're ready for, whatever is the next thing for you. And you might get some things for the future, but you will get whatever you can handle. The more belief work you do, the more Theta Healing practice you have, the more you clear of your own stuff that's holding you back, the easier it is to get information on this. The more information you will get. When the time is right, you have this very big, strong guidance. It's like this wind in the back, and it's putting you on your path. And you might not even know how it happened. Just all these changes happened at once for you. How do you discover your divine timing? An intuitive feeling, channeling it from the creator. You might get a reading. There might be just this inner knowing. Do you need to know your divine timing? No, you don't need to. But sometimes it can really help if you have some information, you can get prepared, it can flow easier, and you can maybe gain some more confidence around it. Sometimes it's also about letting go on how the clarity or how the messages need to come. It's more about trust that it comes in the highest and best way for you. And it might be different than that you expect. If you want certain things, or if you want more clarity, use that power of the intention. Be really clear. Set your intention, what you want. What do you want to know? When do you want to know that information? Be clear on and specify what you're looking for, so Creator can actually give it to you. I want to share a little bit of a personal experience. So my husband has been going away for several months for work. And it ended up he's usually working with me in the business, and he needed to do this other thing. So I had to start hiring a team, or more of a team. And that was really interesting process. And then after he left, he kind of started leaving partially in September. And from October, he was completely gone. And in October, I wasn't much in my flow at all. I felt quite lonely. I wasn't alone. I didn't feel alone, but I felt like I was missing the connection. I was missing a connection to myself. I was missing a connection to my area, to the people around me. And things weren't flowing for me the way it usually does. And then my dad bought this really nice place in Spain. And I kept hearing, go to Spain, go to Spain. It's like this inner voices, go to Spain. And I didn't want to leave the dog alone. I didn't have a good solution for the dog. So I kind of didn't go, even though I looked at the different options. And then he left. I was like, okay, I'm not going to Spain. But you know what? I felt less and less in my place in England where I was. And I kept on having that urge. And now let's step back about a year ago. About a year ago, I got some messages when I channeled a lot from Creator. And I got the message that I will be making a van trip alone by myself. Now, I've got this most amazing van, but it's quite big. And I'm okay with driving it when my husband is there. But I feel not so certain with taking the van by myself. So I never really did. It freaked me out, that message. And I resisted it and I ignored it. And I was like, I don't think that's got to happen. And over time, throughout the year, I kept kind of getting these little urges, these little messages of like making a van trip by myself. It would like really put me outside of my comfort zone and it would make me feel so much more free, right? And then, but I was like, no, I'm not going to do that. And then about a month ago, I was at this Mind, Body, Spirit festival. It was like an event that we had in Medlock. And I was like, I'm going to go and get a reading. I set that intention. I had this a couple of years ago from somebody, and it was really beautiful. So I walked the room and I was like, who do I want a reading from? And there was this one lady called Patricia. I was like, this is the lady I'm going to get a reading from. And during the readings, she's told me so many things that I've channeled for myself over the years. And it was like this beautiful confirmation of all the, like a lot of things that I expected or think I will go to do. She just like didn't know anything about me, but she told me all these things. And it was like perfect alignment. And then she said, I want you to learn Spanish. I was like, why? She said, you will live in Spain at some point. And 4 years ago, I channeled some of my divine timings and I saw myself doing stuff in Spain. She's like, it's not in the near future that you will live in Spain, but you need to start learning Spanish. And then I expressed what like I've been feeling about needing to go to Spain this autumn, visiting my dad. She totally confirmed all these things for me. She was like, yeah, that's totally the right step for you. You need to do that. And that was kind of the moment, like I felt so low, like disconnected being in England by myself, that I was like, I'm just gonna overcome my biggest fear and drive this 2,600 kilometers by myself. So I decided to make this trip. And from the moment I made that decision, everything started flowing. My energy was back. The things started in alignment. Clients started booking. Everything started flowing. It was crazy. And my connection was back. And then my diary is pretty full because I've got a few clients, I've got courses, I've got other meetings. And there was this gap because Lola and I planned some time for her to come to the UK and really channel the next steps for the business and make that plan. So when I looked in the diary, that was the only gap I had really to go and drive to Spain. So I called Lola and I said, do you want to come to Spain with me and do this awesome trip? I will drive everything. We're just going to make this beautiful spiritual trip. And she was totally up for it. And what happened during this trip was like true alignment. Everything was so flowing. We channeled the most beautiful stuff. A lot of visions that I had, like how we can support people, what we want to do, how we want to empower people, what we need to create. Lola was so aligned with that, and we both started channeling and like doing the van, traveling, having all these different energies because we traveled through so many different places. And it was just all like this perfect alignment. It was magical. And what was really beautiful is, like I said, Lola, I've been really strongly feeling that I need to specialize more in letting people discover their life purpose. I want to create a product whereby I really support the Theta healers in the community to get that clarity on the life purpose. Because I feel for a lot of people, new, bigger divine timings are going to start. And a lot of people kind of need that more insight around their purpose. What are you here to do? Why? What is that bigger thing that you didn't come to the earth with nothing? Most of you are ascended masters. Most of you have like an urge to make a positive difference. Wouldn't it be cool if you got some more insights of that? Wouldn't it be cool that you feel so empowered that you can channel these things for yourself? Now, tonight we're going to start with that. But during this trip, Lola and I created this like beautiful package, and we decided to kind of create a product whereby we do like a year-long coaching on like getting real clarity on your life purpose and what to do, how to implement it, how to let it flow for you. Why a year long? Like having these snapshots is nice, but your life purpose is something like beliefs will come up. You get a little bit of information. You need to do a bit of belief work. You need to get a little bit more information. You let the different pieces of the puzzle fall into place. And that's not something that happens in like one moment. Something that's a bit of a journey, and there needs to be a patience with it. Like you get some information, you align with it, you let it flow, and then that next piece comes in. So we really created this like year-long program that it's going to give you so much clarity on it. And I said to Lola when we arrived in Spain, I was like, Lola, this really felt like a divine timing for us. She was like, yeah, totally the same for me. I was like, it was so beautiful. Because with your divine timing, everything flows, everything is in alignment. You manage to do stuff that maybe takes months or years in like a super short period of time because you're meant to do it. And you don't even have to do much. It's just like letting that energy flow. Now, I hope this gave you maybe some things that inspired you, or that you recognized, or that you're like, yeah, I am in that position in my life. If you want to know more about this package, this year-long support that we are going to provide, just type in life purpose support of life purpose package in the comments, and we will get in touch with you to give you a little bit more information. This is like a perfect example of what a divine timing can be. And for everybody, it's different, but it's really cool how when you set that intention, the things come on your path that give you exactly what you need to fulfill what you want to fulfill, to do what you're meant here to do. So with that said, I am keen to give you a little bit of a taste as well with a meditation tonight. So let's do this together. Set an intention for yourself. Set an intention about what you want to get clarity on today. And what you will see when we channel this, you might get answers that are way beyond what you think is possible. And these are your hidden strengths. You might see things that you never thought you would do. But these things, you're resourceful, and these things will start developing. So if you get things that are completely outside of your comfort zone, outside of your reach, or they feel like that, that's okay. You're discovering some of the hidden strengths you have. And getting a little bit of this insight, this information, will allow you to start developing these strengths. All right, you set your intention? Wonderful. Let's connect up, do this meditation, and channel a little bit about your divine timing. Close your eyes and connect to your heart. Beautiful. Now allow the energy to come up from the earth through the soles of your feet, up your legs, your hips, your upper body, all the way to the top of your head. into this beautiful ball of light above your head. This ball of light is going to go high into the sky. It's going to go past the universe, through layers and layers of light. Visualize these beautiful layers of light. Many bright lights, a few darker lights, and many, many more bright lights. And you and your ball of light go through all of this. And then you go through a golden light. The energies of the angels and the ascended masters. And you go up a little higher through a jelly-like substance that shines in all the colors of the rainbow. These are the laws that keep the universe in harmony. You go through a pink mist, the law of compassion, which guides you into the sparkling, beautiful, iridescent white light. You go deeper and deeper into this energy. Your bubble of light opens up and you become one with this creator energy. And with your permission, can I scan you? This will also work when you watch the replay. And we start with giving you lots of unconditional love and safety. And show you what it feels like to be safe and know your divine timing. Know your next steps in your divine timing and what that feels like. Would you like that? Say yes. Can we release and send into the light any waywards that might be there? This is like energies that could cause like a little uncertainty or aren't necessarily in the highest and best interest for you. So we're just going to send them into the light and they can move on there. If you're happy with that, just say yes and I will do that for you. And if you want to do that for yourself, you're a Theta healer, make sure you witness them to go through all the different planes, all the way up into that 7th plane energy. And you see them transform there. Beautiful. All right. Well, let's fill that up with unconditional love, with trust. Okay, let's complete through the Creator any vows, oaths, and energetic contracts that stop you from having clarity on your divine timing and getting insight on what the next steps in your divine timing and your life purpose are. Is that okay? And show you that it's safe to know, that you're meant to know, and that you will know whatever is right for you at this time. Is that okay? Can the Creator show you that you are powerful beyond measure? And that is okay and that is safe. And how to really channel your powers, be in alignment with your powers, without causing any harm, but really using that for the positive, for the high vibration, for the goodness, for making a beautiful difference in this world. Would you like that? And what that feels like. And that you're capable of that without worrying, without doubts. What it feels like to really believe in yourself, trust yourself. And can we also give you this energy of patience? what patience feels like. Create its highest definition, patience. But it's safe to have patience without the fear of missing out. Would you like that? Okay. We're going to start now with asking Creator what your hidden strengths are. So see yourself in the sparkling white light of the Creator. You're going to say in your head, Creator of all that is, it is commanded or requested to show me my hidden strengths that are in alignment with my divine timing in the highest and best way. Thank you. It's done. It's done. It's done. Show me. You allow the energy to come in, and it can come in many different ways. A feeling, a thought, a vision, you hear something, whatever it is, be open. And the Creator show you that it's safe for you to know more about your divine timing, know more about your life purpose. When you like that, say yes. Can the Creator show you that you can always clear your fears, overcome your fears, and that there are solutions to everything? And how to find them with ease, with joy, with gratitude, with this energy of gratitude. Would you like that? And what that feels like. Beautiful. Now there's a huge amount of lightning and thunder and rain going on there at my place at the moment. And that's just a spiritual, like washing clean, new beginning, shifting the energy. So we really have that guidance with it as well in this meditation. Let the Creator show you what it feels like to be in alignment with who you truly are, your authentic self, and your life purpose and your divine timing. You like it? Say yes. Beautiful. And now you're going to see yourself in the sparkling white light again of the Creator of all that is. And you're going to say, Creator of all that is commanded or requested to give me my next divine timing, or to show me my most important divine timing for me right now. In the highest and best way. Thank you. It's done. It's done. It's done. And you allow the energy to come in. And then you can say, Creator, show me more. Or Creator, show me in a way I understand better. Remember, these messages can come in a lot of different ways. They might come to you straight away now. It might be a feeling. It might be a voice. It might be a vision. There might be another way, a thought. Could also happen that throughout the day you get some insights in the next couple of days, in the next couple of weeks. If you got something, fantastic. If you didn't get enough yet, do the meditation again as much as you want. Like, even the best thing is for a couple of days in a row, and you will get more and more and more. And creators show you what it feels like to trust this process, to trust yourself that you always get what you need, and that is safe, and to trust the divine energy, that creator energy, that you will have all the information you need to do this in the highest and best way, and to live a joyful and abundant and empowering life where you really feel fulfilled and do your divine time and your life purpose in the highest and best way for you and the world. Would you like that? And you say, And now I would like you to go back to the sparkling white light of the Creator. And say, thank you, Creator. I'm looking forward to receiving even more information. Thank you. And then to do a sparkly shower or a rinse in the 7th plane energy, the sparkling white light energy. And then you ground yourself back to earth. So you allow the energy to come from the earth through the soles of your feet, up your legs, all the way to the top of your head, filling up your entire body with grounding energy and unconditional love energy of Mother Earth. And you take a deep breath. You can open your eyes and we do an energy break. With your right hand, thumb down, left hand, thumb up. Do a big rub. Your left hand is pushing the energy away and the right hand pushes the energy towards you. Beautiful. And you zip up. If you would like to know more about your life purpose, about your divine timing, and you would like to have the guidance on that, this package, this life purpose package, and the year-long support, whereby we do one session a month, resonated with you, reach out to me. Put a comment in the chat that says life purpose support or life purpose guidance, and I will reach out to you. I will connect you. And if you're watching this back, you can also book a discovery call. We will make sure we put the link below. This was provided by Susie from Head to Heart. I'm looking forward to guiding you further on your journey.